What is happening, Internet? J Gaming Dude here with some Gran Turismo 7. Now, I have been playing this sort of like a little bit on and off for like the last... I think ever since it launched. I got this on launch day. Actually, no, I pre-ordered it. Um, so yeah. I was not a Gran Turismo person at all. And then a friend of mine really got me into Gran Turismo as a result, so I kind of just jumped into this one here after I saw the trophy list. And I've been trying to, so far, just go for try to gold all of the licenses. Try to. That's a massive try. But yeah, though I haven't made very good progress, unfortunately. But we'll see how badly this goes. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? That I crash every time I try to drive somewhere? Might actually be easy. I need to move myself a little bit down, cause yeah, this is gonna be real fun. Just gonna head down a bit, cause I need to gormlessly stare at the TV at not an angle, but rather straight at it. Otherwise, it's going to be incredibly awkward to drive. Yep. And for those of you guys that don't know, Gran Turismo is a simulation racer. So the handling isn't exactly like a Need for Speed or anything like that, but rather more like how you'd expect cars to actually handle in real life. That's the idea that they're going for here, and that's kind of what Gran Turismo has always been about. So unless you're much of a car guy, or like a car person rather, like, you know, Gran Turismo generally isn't for most people in that sense. So my goal, at least what I'm trying to do, is to get gold in all of the licenses, and so far A10 is like the first one on the list I haven't done yet. I managed to score a pretty decent time at silver, but you know, that's barely scratching what the time is for gold. So the idea behind license test is that it teaches you like the basics of like how the driving works, and from the kind of use those skills to become better at racing. Now, it sounds like I'm describing a tutorial mode, and to some extent, the license tests in Gran Turismo are tutorials, but they're also an incredibly meaty challenge for the underprepared, because they give you times for a bronze, a silver, and a gold medal, and that's where the difficulty starts, because well, that's where it starts and ends is probably the easier thing to say, because the times given for some of these medals can be extremely difficult. Not difficult per se, but very frustrating at the very least. And so, yeah, even the most hardcore of Gran Turismo fans would most likely get a hell of a challenge out of some of these license tests. They're equal parts a tutorial as they are a harsh reminder of like the challenge of like getting used to the driving of the game and all that sort of thing. So 810 is the one that I'm kind of starting off with, and I doubt I'm going to get many, if any, gold medals in the stream. At least I'm going to try to. God, these bends, I swear. This bend in particular really does me in. Alright, so A10 is pretty much taking in everything I've done from A1 to A9 and asking you to then put all of those skills that you've learned together to, you know, cross the finish line of this particular course. That's a Like, this is a small section of an actual course in the game. Ooh, that was very slow. Okay. I forgot to take a note of what course this was. This was the Autopolis Speedway, I think it was called. And so this is a fairly small section of the actual racetrack itself. The idea behind this particular one, the group of like all of the A... so I guess I should probably explain that licenses are... there's the B license, the A license, the International B, the International A, and then the S license. And so you kind of have to work your way through each of the licenses until you reach the S license. Bronze is a passing grade, and then, like, of course, the gold and silver are the additional challenge that is provided to you. And so, like, the stuff under B is fairly basic. It's just, can you move a car, can you stop a car, etc. And then the A, which is what I'm doing now, which is the next step up from B, is to give you some more practical skills of like going damn, what is it called? It's out and then in, or is it in and then out? Pretty much being able to weave in and out of the track. So like if you follow this line, you'll notice that I'm going out and then in, and what that means is that like in means going outwards, whereas it's hard to explain, but it's pretty much like getting close to the edge of the course and then moving away from the edge. And getting close to the edges of the course, like the sides, like when I try to go around a corner, I try to stick as close as I can so that I'm not slowing myself down or... See, I'm sticking to the right because I'm turning all the way to the right in that particular corner. Now I'm going to the left over here, but I'm sticking to the left as closely as I can, and that's to kind of like lessen the amount of distance that I'm actually traveling and trying not to lose any speed so that I get the best time possible. That's the idea behind what I'm doing. And so that's most of what the license... Actually, you know what? That's probably all, Gran Turismo is really even about. When it comes to the license test, like that, I think I've just about explained it. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't change the fact that like these can give even like a good, an extremely good Gran Turismo player a run for their money. But yeah, so the thing I'm struggling with the most here is not so much as completing the course, but rather doing the course like within like the right amount of like doing it within the time limit of 29 seconds. My best time being 29.62, which is not great, but it's better than 31 seconds. Like, I just hit 30 seconds, damn. Okay. But yeah, so the gold is 29 seconds. This one is gonna be an absolute buggity boo. I can already tell. Now for this corner, like, I need to like be able to control my acceleration, and things like touching any corners, going off the track is an instant fail. So you can't really, take a shortcut through the grass. But even if you did, like, that would slow you down so much that it's not even funny. Actually, what I might do here is... I was thinking about tinkering with my settings a little bit. But maybe tinkering with the settings as they are now is probably not a good idea, because it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass later on, I think. Because there are like assists that you can put on your car. But those assists more often than not, especially with these license tests, are more likely to get in your way than they are to helping you. I feel like that particular corner that I just did, that very tight bend, is what slows me down the most. And that's the part of this whole A license that I've struggled with the most, is being able to do a corner like that as easily as possible. Okay. Being able to like corner right, being able to manage your speed, that's what this is all about. Managing the control of your car is what the actual test is about. Being able to do it within a particular time limit by being able to manage your speed is what the middles are about. So the gold, silver, bronze, etc. And being able to manage both simultaneously is what aiming for that gold challenge is about. Because you could drive as fast as you want, but you drive off the track very easily. But, you need to know how much to brake, you need to know how much to accelerate. Like, at the moment, I'm not putting a lot of oomph on the acceleration because I need to, go around in a very particular way. Sometimes when I'm turning on these tight ones, I take my foot off the accelerator completely, so that I'm actually able to turn instead of driving straight off the, I was about to say cliff, but there isn't one, more like just driving off the track really. Yeah, so like trying to stay as close, that wasn't good, so probably not ideal. Now I need to brake here, then turn right, but did that way too early and went straight into the grass. It's all of these really small things that make it tough, oddly enough. Sometimes you want to like study, okay, so like what does, like they give you a demonstration of like someone doing it within gold time. Actually, I might turn that on. So you have an option for ghosts, which appear, one showing your best time and one showing the demonstration, which I think I might turn on, just to like figure out exactly what the like what the game is asking me to do to complete this one. So I'm accelerating here, going across, then I brake here, then I go around the corner and then I accelerate. Now I can see that the ghost is like already ahead of me. Now the ghost is getting ahead. So this is like an expert, actual like Gran Turismo player, their ghost really. So like I didn't do great, but I feel like that last corner is what's really buggering me up a little bit. So I kind of like understand what the game is asking me to do, sort of. Ooh, did I go too much? Nope. I'm doing alright actually. Am I going too fast now? No, not fast enough. Okay. So like that ghost gives me a pretty good idea of like what I need to do, but so depending on how I take certain corners, so when you take a corner and you're turning, if you turn too much, you could slow yourself down more than turning just a little bit. There's a lot to think about, honestly, when you're like driving like this. Oof, I'm gonna go off the track. That's not ideal. Okay, let's try this again. Because I'm pretty sure I can do this. I just need to figure myself out here. Oop. I think I might actually turn down the steering sensitivity. I increased that because just to make it kind of easier to turn with the previous license test that I did. So that should be alright. Though to be honest, I'm pretty bad at driving games in general, and Gran Turismo I hadn't been particularly good at since I was a kid because I played a lot of Gran Turismo 2 back in the day. Okay. Trying to figure out how much to brake, how long, what's the deal with the brake is what I'm thinking right now. Okay, so, oof, okay. I could see that the Ghost took the turn a bit tighter, like closer to the corner essentially. So I'm just trying to now figure that out. Because yeah, the Ghost is doing it way faster than I'll ever be able to, honestly. But, like, it's a good indication of, like they do a good job of showing you what you should be doing. Giving you a lay of the land, if you will, in figuring out, like, what the track is like. But my god, the haptic feedback of the PS5 controller, though, genuinely, like, sometimes I feel like I'm fighting it, but at the same time I'm also like, this is kind of cool, yeah? Ooh, okay, I took it too fast. So, the, like, competitiveness, like, my inner competitiveness has kind of gotten in the way a bit, because, when I see, like, someone about to pass me, I'm like, I really want to, like, accelerate more, but I, like, completely forgot, oh, yeah, I'm up against a Ghost, and that Ghost is going to do way better than me no matter what, so I don't know what I'm trying. Ooh, okay. That wasn't good. That was not good. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at my phone. God, what have I done? Okay, let's try this again. I feel like I'm going to be at this for a while, I reckon. Because, it took me a while, like a couple of days to do the previous one, so I'm doing A10 now. A9 took me days to do. Whereas the other ones weren't as much of an issue. Because they were all pretty, like, short, but now they're only going to start getting longer. Where I start doing whole laps of an entire racing circuit. Like this one, for instance. It's pretty okay in terms of, like, track design. And it is, I mean, based off of an actual world circuit. At least I think it is. I hadn't really looked it up, to be honest. But yeah, like, the cars, some of the tracks are actually based off of real cars and tracks in in real life. Adding to that sense of simulation, the way the cars are meant to handle, all of that stuff kind of just adds into itself. I just noticed the audio isn't actually working on the stream. I just saw that now. Yeah, give me a sec. Capture audio, digital interface, audio thingy-majig. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go, we have audio. Also, why did I go right? Jesus. That was not good. Ooh, safe. Okay, so staying, like, on, like, those red and white bits at the edges of the racetrack, best to not go on those, because I think they definitely slow you down for sure. But many Gran Turismo games, they generally, like, encourage that sort of behavior. But for me, like, I guess so much in this game, it really asks you to kind of it really slows you down, surprisingly so. So now if I just accelerate like a boss, and that's not working all too well for... Okay, I don't have a chance. Because accelerating out is what's the most annoying part of that last turn in particular. That's where you need to nail it, otherwise, like, that is the pass or fail, like, not pass or fail, but rather the, like, will you or will you not get the gold for this particular race, this particular test. It all hinges down on that last turn being nailed. Maybe not so much to perfection, but just handled well. Well enough, per se. Oh. Staring at the phone again, my bad. Okay, let's try this again, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do it this attempt, but rather I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it is that I am trying to do. Okay, so I will put my foot on the brake a little bit too much there. My speed is okay here, so if I'm averaging around like 60 kph, 60 miles per hour, it should be alright, I think. Unless I'm missing something here. Ooh. So to kind of break it down, the first turn is just a smooth, you just try to do as smooth a turn as possible, and then just accelerate out at the apex. The second turn here, which is a big one, is to regulate your acceleration, so don't put your foot down on the accelerator. And then this last one here is a, what's referred to as, crap, I forgot the word for it. It is a, I'm just going to exit out for a sec. Whoops, exit out. It is called a hairpin. There, I remember now. Yeah, it's referred to as a hairpin. That's what I meant to say. Okay. I'm gonna watch the demonstration and just see what it is that I'm doing wrong here, because so the apex, of course, being like the kind of like the tightest part, the bit that's sort of most out. Out and out, yeah, out and out, that's the thing that I was talking about, or trying to think of. So out, in, out, and then, yeah, gradual acceleration here, and then he puts it back up. Getting that gradual acceleration is the hard part, and the thing that I've struggled with the most when it came to the last test. As long as you know how to gradually I was about to say accelerate, then you've pretty much got this whole thing down. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a gradual turn. Now, I didn't hit the apex, which kind of sucks, but you know, I'll make do with what I've got. Out and out. I've completely failed that, to be honest. And then this one, yeah, you know what? I put my foot on the accelerator the whole time. Didn't do it gradually, so that's kind of out of the question. So I kind of failed on all three fronts there with that attempt. Let's see here. Alright, let me try this. So if I just slow down, turn, accelerate out, then I gradually keep my acceleration up while constantly turning in. And then here I'm going to slow down to... did I slow down too much? No. Also, when you try too much, the game taunts you, I'm pretty sure, by saying, oh, it looks like you're having trouble. You know I'm having trouble gaming, you know it. That kind of sucks. Anyway. Okay. Slowed down too much, methinks. Oh. I think I slowed down too much at that corner. Luckily this particular hairpin is not that big, so I can kind of get away with being a little bit cheeky and not doing it perfectly. But in saying that, it's probably ideal that I nail it down now. And also, of course, can't forget to mention the car, the 1997 Toyota Supra that I'm using. I feel like I'm losing control of the car way too easily. I'm no professional GT player. I haven't played GT all that much in a while, or rather, I haven't played it, extensively by any means. But whatever floats anyone's boat at this point, I guess. Now then, let's see here. If I go through here, I brake, I keep turning, I hit the apex, I accelerate. Now it's in, out, and then in again. And then if I accelerate, brake here, turn, gradual acceleration, full on accelerate, and I completely ballsed it up. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I didn't say I suck at driving for nothing, really. Yeah, we go. If I can get at least one gold, I'm happy. But I want to do them in order, which is why I'm just so I don't have to go back and redo one that I struggled on a lot. Just want to keep moving forward. And if I switch between two different tests way too many times, then I might just end up failing both of them over and over again and getting none. It's like trying to catch two rabbits. If you try to catch two at the same time, you're not going to get either of them, bud. I mean, I got a new record, but then again, I ain't doing much better. It's 0.04 seconds, really. Okay. I brake, I turn, my gauntlet's ass through here. Okay. And then I... retry. Okay. 2, 1, go! I mean, start. That's what I meant to say. I have such a habit of saying go instead of start. I'm just you know what? You do you, Gran Turismo. You do you. Okay, so in this one, I managed to keep a good speed, but oh, Jesus, hold on, wait. Okay, 2, 1, go. Jesus, that already just balls it up completely. Nope, was not close enough to, the edge. Okay. I'd rather the ghost be behind me rather than in front of me, because at the very least then, even if I completely stuff up the last turn, at least I'll still be in a pretty good standing. Because I feel like I'm stuffing up a lot of different things right now. So I take this turn way too slowly. And the ghost does it, I want to say 0.3 seconds before the actual 29, so he does it in 28.7 something or other seconds. Or yeah, something along those lines. We're pretty bloody close to it. Okay, ooh. Complete stuff that one up. Oh, okay. So sometimes when you do drive, like, when a little bit of your car is off the track, it doesn't count it sometimes, and other times it does. So I'm still trying to figure that one out as well. Ooh. Damn, I feel like I had it, to be honest. I feel like I had it, and then I kind of just screwed it up completely, you know what I mean? I was like, ah. One thing this game definitely tells you and puts into your face is don't get too confident, because it's gonna slap you right down, confidence levels and all. Okay, we're going back into the corner. So the first corner, cleared, okay. Things are looking pretty good. Second corner, we've got a bit of a rough patch here. Third, cleared. Then the fourth, which is the hairpin, doing terribly. And then finally we accelerate out, but of course I'm way too slow, so probably not worth going further. It's knowing how to take the corners without... So when you go through a corner, you need to like turn while not accelerating and not braking at the same time. And then for this one, you do need to turn and accelerate at least a little bit. And then for this one, yeah, you need to like slow down enough to where you're moving around the bend and not accelerate or brake until you're about to leave the turn, and then you just accelerate like a madman. It's just trying to figure this whole thing out, and it is tough to do that. Okay. The trigger is released whenever I go off the track or go over the finish line. At least rubber banding isn't like that big of an issue here than compared to other racing games. Oof. So when I like turn and you hear like that swerving sound, that's when you can tell that like when I'm turning that my speed is actually going down. I did mention at the top of this stream that I'm not much of a Gran Turismo guy, but mate of mine did get me back into it, and I am still pretty much a crap out. Yeah, because this game, by all accounts, is definitely for the car enthusiast, and I'm not even an average car enthusiast. I mean, I know a good car when I see one, but I can't tell you what type of engine it's got, what parts it's made out of, how to really be able to finely tune a vehicle, what kind of transmission you need, what does the gearbox look like, what's the engine like, all of those sorts of things. So I do need to present myself as a bit of a crap out to be able to improve on like my times and things. So now I'm accelerating pretty hard across here, so I really shouldn't have done that. Then I slow down and go around this corner while accelerating a little bit, and then jet it like a floor it like SpongeBob. Now that I did extremely horrendously, but at the very least I made it to the end. I'll count that as a win. I made it to the end. I'm definitely pulling a SpongeBob here on the track. It just sucks that like all the requirements for like getting gold and stuff are all like you have to do it within X amount of time. You know, time trials kind of suck in general, really. No matter what the game is, because it's just asking you to rush through a thing that you probably might not want to. It's like playing the Crash games again and adding time trials to Crash 1 and 2. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but clearly it wasn't, because, you know, the game wasn't really made to be speedrunnings, speedrunnies. Whatever. Yeah. I suppose you get what I mean. Approaching the first corner, I broke way too late, so I hit the foot on the brakes a little bit too late, and I could tell I was gonna like fly off the left and explode. You know what I mean? Now I'm just gonna brake here. Too early. Too early. You want to be at optimum performance, if you know what I mean. And I mean, one thing I'll give the license test credit to is that the game actually makes you, the license tests do make you very good at the game. If not for them being cheating bastards half the time with like some of these times, but at the very least they kind of like you know, give you that sense of, for lack of a better way of putting it, like they at least make you good at the game. Albeit it makes you good out of desperation, because if you don't know how to swim, someone pushes you into a pool and then you can try to swim. You're either going to A, learn how to swim out of desperation, or B, drown. One or the other. You know, you can't really have it both ways. But then again, you probably wouldn't want to have it the second way anyways. Come to think of it, I'm actually curious, how many people don't actually know how to swim? That's such a strange thing to bring up as like a swimming analogy. Of like pushing someone into a pool when they don't know how to swim. And I suppose it also depends on how deep the pool is and all the rest of it. Like, if it's not deep at all and they just hit their head on like the ground at the bottom of the pool, or hell, even just God damn it, how is he able to accelerate like that? I still want to know. I feel like I'm really ballsing it up right now. Should I post like some of my gold times on YouTube? I mean, like, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now, so if you're on Twitch, you can check out my YouTube links in my profile, and vice versa. Like, if you're on YouTube, you can actually watch me on Twitch. Because there's no cross-pollination between the two platforms. But I'm pretty tempted to... God damn it. That half a second time limit thing is really going to kick me in the ass if I keep that around. Yeah, I slowed down way too much. I feel like going under 60 miles per hour around that first corner is not going to be ideal because I think that's about as fast as the Ghost goes. Okay, I went a decent speed across this one, but this is going to be real tricky to kind of like get 70 miles per hour. So like 60 around this corner and then 70 across the next lot. That's going to be interesting. So I got 60 here, and if I try to nail 70 across here, ooh, that is not, okay. I didn't take the turn as I should have, and that's probably, that's definitely why I never managed that. Okay. I really don't want that Ghost to get ahead of me until like the very end. Okay, I'm doing good here, I'm doing good. And then I slow down here, turn around while slowly... Okay, I did alright, but I still kind of balls it up anyways. 0.6 seconds off. Like, how do I cut that time off? How am I so slow at that end, like at the end? That's what I want to know. How do I like really nail that acceleration? Okay, that turn way too long is what I took it as. Let's try this again. So full acceleration, brake down here, turn to the right, and drive off the cliff and explode. God damn it, why game? Alright, let's do this again. Nope. Okay, that was going way too fast. Okay, so I made it around the first corner. Now to go around the second corner while... Maybe what I'll do is I'll play around with the settings a little bit here. So what I'll do is counter steering. I'm going to put the weak instead of off. Because counter steering can either help you or hinder you. More often than not, it's gonna like get in your way, for sure. Braking indicator, assistance line, yeah. Traction control. Might just put that to 1 actually. Yeah. Oh, actually no, it was on 0 before, wasn't it? Yeah. Automatic gears because. Hell if I know how to properly use a manual in any driving game, to be honest. But bollocks to that in equal capacity. Alright then. Let's start again. Put everything you've learnt to the test on the track. Easier said than done, game. Easier said than done. Oh god, I completely spun out. Was that the lack of traction control right there? Yeah, I should probably put the traction control back on. That was not good. Assist, traction control. Let's put that on 5. I want the tires to grip the ground so hard that it I don't know. What's really hard to move? Just think about that. It's going to be stuck to the road so hard that it's not going to happen. Oh, retry? I feel like I went a little bit too hard on the accelerator that time. Specifically near the end of my last run. Ah, damn. Okay. Slow it down, turn to the right, accelerate out. And then keep accelerating lightly accelerate while turning left, accelerate, slow down here, turn, too close to the edge. Okay, the moment I started turning and I could see the grass, that's when I knew I was way too close to the edge. It's a realization you get a little bit too late, to be honest, but then again, hindsight is 20/20 after all. Ah, damn it. Okay. I think I accelerated a little bit too hard. And ultimately, instead of taking the turn as tight as possible, it kind of widened it a little. And I suppose when I say, tightening again, that's more or less being as close to the corner as much as we can. Retry. That did not go well for me. And then there were more cars. Okay. That one took a bit. Whoa. Okay. So as far as this goes, the one part of this whole thing that I'm finding to be incredibly tricky is the very thing that I kind of struggled to do right in A9. And that one threw me up a goddamn wall. Holy cow. It wasn't great. It wasn't ideal. It was not ideal. But then again, so is getting eaten by a bear. It's not ideal, and you're likely not going to be alive for much longer. But hell, at least you'll make some good fertilizer in the forest. I mean, that's the positives of getting eaten by a bear. I doubt that there's going to be any bears on a racetrack, but I would love to see it, honestly. I mean, Gran Turismo did those moon buggy levels in Gran Turismo 4 and 6. I played more of 6's sort of moon rover missions and coffee breaks, if you will, which feel like mini games almost. Mixed in with the license tests, in which you could get silver, bronze, silver, gold medal out of that as well, which in and of itself was kind of frustrating in equal capacity. It depends on who you ask, I guess, at the end of the day. Ask someone who's good and they'll be like, no, it was alright. Ask me and I'll be like, yeah, I think I boiled my todgers long before I got to the point where I was sane enough to complete something like that at gold level. I feel like I've talked about boiling my scrotum multiple times already, so I'm going to try and refrain from doing that now. But man, there's something else just about the whole about like, you know, the shadows, the obviously like a ghost car doesn't have shadows, so obviously this thing doesn't, but like my car does, and it looks cool. The shadows, honestly, they look cool. How is he able to accelerate like that? What the heck? What am I doing wrong, game? How is it that the accelerator is just not working for me right now? I feel like I said something bad about Accelerator's mom, and that's why Accelerator doesn't like me right now. All the cars in the license test handle like ass anyways. I'm gonna check out and see when in the demonstration does the example of like where the turning actually begins. I'll change the camera angle as well so I know what I'm doing. So start to kind of brake here. Okay. Out and out as you do. Managing around 66, 67 miles per hour. Then slows down here to a crawl at 36. Ooh, I did not take a note of when he started accelerating. So, brakes here. Slowly accelerating and okay. So he okay, so that's when he accelerates. Okay. 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 I feel like compared to most streams, I'm gonna be more quieter like in this particular stream, just because I'm like trying to focus. I'm already like swerving out really easily after that first turn, and about to like crash into the sides or something. God damn it. Okay. I'm curious though, can I actually crash to the wall on the right hand side before I get the off course? Nope, I just got the off track. Though I did manage to crash into the wall, so at the very least we know that that's possible. And I felt the vibration of the crash for sure. Ooh. I probably shouldn't go so hard on the accelerator. Come on, game, throw me a bone here. How is it that I have not gotten any closer than over 0.6 of a second? Or is it all because I keep ballsing up the acceleration at the end of the last turn? I'm pretty sure it is that, though. The last acceleration that I need to do at the end. Nope. Nope, that's not good. Braking, turn right. Accelerate, accelerate, you fool, accelerate. Nope, I am way too far behind. That first turn really cocked it up a big fat salty one, let me tell you. Oh, jeez, that... Okay, you know what? That was a big old salty one. I can feel the salt from here, Jesus. Alright. Brake here. Turn to the right, accelerate out. Nope, that's too much. Too much power. Too much power. Horsepower. Yeah. That sounds about right. Alright. God, I feel like I'm just swerving. I'm just like waiting to swerve out at this point. I feel like that's what that whole turn was. Try to not swerve out the turn. I'm watching you, Ghost. I'm watching you. Nope. I wonder if like PSVR is gonna PSVR 2 is gonna work with Gran Turismo, because I could totally see that happening. At least like when you have PSVR, like you could have played sport in VR, which I did for like a little while, but at the end of the day, like it's not great. It's just arcade mode races, really. Okay, let's see if I can do it from a third-person view rather than a over the windshield kind of view. Okay, I'm doing way worse by like switching it to like third-person view. Maybe I'm better off just doing this in like first-person. God damn. I was literally just falling asleep just now. What the heck? Oof. I woke myself awake from nearly falling over. Jesus Christ, what happened to me just now? I haven't even had anything to drink, and I know it's afternoon and I'm feeling tired, but Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't go to sleep so late. Maybe I should go to sleep a little bit earlier than usual today. Actually, you know what? I might come back to this test. I feel like this one's really going to grind me up a new one. A big, old, salty one. 64 miles I drove. Jesus, that's a lot. That's a distance right there. I'm glad I managed to at least do A9, which, yeah, again, ooh, drove me up a wall. Jesus, yeah. That was not great. Fuji Speedway. So, 37.8 is the time to beat. I did 39.259. Only a bronze. Oh, almost in it. Alright. Delicate acceleration to keep the car Uh, Look at the ghost go. Go, ghost, go. Beat my gormless ass because I can't be asked to. Okay, so pretty much what I can tell from this test is I'm doing everything too slowly. And plus a Lexus, not a bad car at all. They're actually quite nice. Oh, yeah, no, I took that first turn way too fast and it was a matter of time before I was going to topple out completely. But yeah. Okay, so I slow down here, and I turn to the left. Nope, I did not do that turn slow enough, so we'll do that closer to like when we're about to turn, I think. That's gonna be a good idea, methinks. Ooh, okay. Like, I almost had, I was getting there. I was getting there is what I'm gonna say. Definitely like getting close to what I want to get. Oh no, that was not good. Yeah, that was like at the moment I'm like a spin out is waiting to happen here. Okay. We cannot get too carried away with the corner. Because I feel like that's where I'm most likely going to fail. Yeah, turning and braking at the same time, don't do that. Don't do that, is pretty much the idea. And when I'm turning, not to accelerate and not to brake. So I'll brake here. Down. Nope, I accelerated a little bit too much earlier on, and that's what caused me to kind of like start going outwards instead of inwards. Ooh, nope. Didn't quite slow down enough. Yeah, I need to accelerate out, but that's gonna be difficult because I don't slow down enough, and if I slow down too much, then the ghost is certainly going to catch up and I'm gonna feel like as if I'm losing on the inside. It's clear that that second turn that I just failed at, I need to take way slower. Ooh. Okay. Let's check out the actual demonstration because I feel like I'm going to keep failing unless I look at that. So, slows down here to about 76, 77 and then begins to moderately accelerate at a very low pace but keeping a speed of about somewhere between 81 and 85 and then accelerating back up again. Taking this corner very tightly at like 53 I mean, it went as low as 52, or no, 51, sorry, and then begins to accelerate like an absolute madman after that. 37.257. 0.257. That is a very low speed, very quick, time. Okay. So I'm like keeping a track of like his speeds, and I don't have to do it as fast as like the demonstration, but still good to get into like the habit, if you will. And now that I'm going at a decent speed, all I have to do is keep the acceleration up in a good pace, which is something like this. That doesn't really count for much, since like the difference between silver and gold is like nearly 1.5 seconds. It's 1.4 seconds really. No, 1.3. 1.3 seconds. That is absolutely like a massive gap. But anyway, I can at least cheat the first corner out a bit. And yet somehow that's still like a better time. What the heck am I doing? Oh god. Anyway, so or not so much he, but like whoever did the demonstration is doing it 0.6 seconds faster than the actual gold time. So I'm supposed to use them as like sort of a blueprint of what to do. I'm off by an entire second right now. One thing I don't get is how is that even the case that I'm still off by like one whole second? Because that is a massive chunk of time, even though the gold time is about 37 seconds. .8. That's the goal right there. I've done 38 point nearly 8. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. It's an acceleration that his car does at the end that seems to matter the most. Actually, I still managed to do a better time, so I'm getting better. At the very least, I can see that. I'm just off by what, 0.6 seconds now? I was off by like an entire second before. So now I'm like slowly shaving that time off. Or trying to understand how is it that I don't absolutely balls this up. Ooh, okay. So the idea is to, of course, avoid the sides. Just so I don't... I accelerated too much, sort of part way through, and that's what kind of threw me for a loop, I guess. Let's try this again. So accelerate, keep going forward, then I slow down here. I slowed down by too much, I think, here. Because I can take an advantage earlier on, but then later on I'm sure I'm going to absolutely screw up that last turn. Okay, I'm huffing down the ghost's tailpipe here. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh, that is so painful. I can do this. I can do this. I was off by 0.1 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Ah, damn it, I screwed up this turn. Okay. When you start getting invested, that's when you start like feeling the heat of like not so much confidence kicking in, but rather like the not even adrenaline, you know, like my reactions are like the way that it's changed from like I am doing this, I'm doing that to like so goddamn painful when I'm like off by 0.1 seconds, when I'm off by 1/10 of a second. Okay. I needed to aim a bit more to the left. Unfortunately, I didn't do that, and that's what kind of screwed me over a little bit. But no stress, you know? Ooh, I slowed down too much because of the swerving that happened at the first turn. Might just stick with the track map on the bottom right, to be honest. And then I'm just going to turn and then accelerate. And then I'm just going to keep accelerating just a little bit. And then accelerate like a boss while still turning. Keeping myself in line, slow down here. And I've completely lost him. Okay. So, I feel like I nailed that last turn before, when I got my record. And I think that's what really got me it. Okay, just gonna keep driving and then... Ooh. Ooh, I drove off the track. Okay. I want to try and stay ahead of the ghost. In these earlier portions especially. And then I accelerate here. Okay. Then I slow down here, so where I can then begin to accelerate out. Nah, I'm probably not going to do as well. Yeah, that wasn't good. Ooh. Too slow around the corner, but at least I didn't get called out by the game for, you know, trying to cut corners and stuff like that. Oh, that little swerve really cost me an arm and a leg there. Let me just try to slow down a bit here. Turn left and then nope, that did not work. I think I should probably brake a little bit sooner and then try and cut it. So like maybe if I brake from here a bit, turn left and then try to cut it. Nope, too early. What? Okay, instead of braking at all, the moment I hit the brake area, I'm just going to turn without braking, and that did not do well. Maybe I should brake a little bit, like partway through that turn that I tried to do. Because I'm trying to like kamikaze myself here a bit. Nope, that did not do well at all. So, next thing I can try is brake like a little bit and then turn. So, brake a little bit. Turn. Nope. Going too fast. I feel like with this particular speed, I feel like I'm gonna be like trying to really force myself to make this work. Ooh, okay. Right. Nope, did not take it, I didn't cut the corner or cut over it enough. Because I know my speed is gonna suffer as a result, but it still gets me ahead by a good amount. Nope, that swerve was not a good thing by any means. Okay, now I start really sort of accelerating here. These are real pain in the gonads right now. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Gonna brake here, turn left, accelerate like a boss, and I realized that was too early. Though I realized that a little bit too late, I think. I was doing so well before. I wonder what went wrong. Ah, here we go. Here we go. And then I'm just going to accelerate smoothly across this area. I'm going to let go of the accelerator while still turning and then accelerate like a madman here. Then I'm going to brake, turn, and accelerate. Nah, that isn't gonna do me good. Still off by just a little bit, but I'm in the sort of right ballpark at the moment as far as like what I'm trying to do. I want to get at least just one gold this stream. Okay. Let's try this again. Nope, too early. I think I started turning way too early, and that's what got me in a bit of a tizzied state, if you will. So pass this a little bit, brake hard, and then turn, and then accelerate. Accelerate up, and then also hold it, hold the speed, keep turning, and accelerate. Now, here's where I slow down to about 50, turn, accelerate. Now, I think I've lost a little bit too much in the end there. Yeah. Ooh. Nah, I drove off, damn it. Why did I stick to the left? That's what I shouldn't have done, really. Ouch. That is a ouch right there. And then ooh. Yeah. I think I got a little bit greedy when I saw the ghost, so not ideal. Okay, now I'm just gonna keep accelerating, and then I'm gonna lower my acceleration down to about this level. No. A split second, I ended up putting the acceleration up a little bit too high, and that's what really sort of got me. This isn't difficult to do so much as it's just really annoying that I have to do so much to make it work. There's a lot of technicalities behind each individual like turn that you do. Oof. Okay. So for some reason, like even though I did turn, the car didn't turn. Rather, it drifted closer to the right, and that just caused me to practically drive out. Yeah, like that. Even though I was facing left, the car was going towards the right. Maybe my traction is a little bit too high. Yeah, I think my traction might be too high. Because I did max that out, I think. No. Assist. Traction control is on 5. We don't want that. We want... gotta exit out to change it. Damn. Okay. If I go to settings, assist, traction, let's put that down to 2. Which I feel like is what it should be. Oh, damn, okay. Not gonna lie, I wasn't doing too bad at all, actually. That was a pretty good run. At least for as long as it lasted. Now I brake here, turn left. Nope, missed it completely. Okay. Granted, my car is way more likely to spin out, but it's still pretty good. Okay, so I'm holding up about an 89, 87, 84. Ooh, my speed is dropping right now. Okay. Half a second though. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm getting worse at this point. After what might be like one fluke. That swerving sound was not a good sign at all, actually. That's probably the sign where I knew I was going to like drive off the side and just smash into a wall or something. Okay. Ooh, no. Control was lost. Control was definitely lost partway through that. Whatever that wasn't even a turn. That was just me struggling to keep the car under control. Right. Here we go. And then, nope, went too far. Damn it. Oh well. Anyway. Start. Brake here pretty hard and then go around this corner while holding down the accelerator. Accelerate as much as I can and then hold the acceleration up about nay much. Let go, accelerate, let go, accelerate. Then go around this turn, accelerate. Damn it. What am I doing wrong now, I wonder? What did I do so well in the... It's probably that last turn, actually. That might be what I'm flaking at probably the most. That and also I'm still not quite nailing this first turn like I did during that replay. Run of the track, I mean. Because I was quite surprised at how well that worked. Here we go, and then I'm just going to hold it around here, let go, hold it around here, let go, and then accelerate. Brake around here, turn, accelerate. Yeah, how does that car just pick up speed? I know we're using the same cars, but still. I feel like I'm missing something with that end acceleration. Nope. I feel like that bump that I take on the left immediately, like, that slows me down enough to keep me under control with the car. So, like, I could just bump on this and I'd still be, like, in control of the car to some extent because my speed was forcefully lowered to some extent. At least within, like, controllable boundaries, at least. Now I hold the acceleration and then I lower that down to about nay much. Nope. I kept it a little bit too high for too long, and that's what really got me in that last attempt just now. God damn it, okay. Like, again, I'm absolutely arsing it up royally right now with this one. Lexus RCF 90, what? I forgot to take a note of the actual year that the car was. But an RCF. Ah, it's a 2014 model, okay. Like, now they're having, like, newer models of cars in the game rather than, you know, the older 90s, 80s cars that were in older Gran Turismos. Granted, I say older Gran Turismos. I accelerated way too much. But yeah, when I say older, I guess I'm talking more like 3, 4, and 5. 6 had less, and then Sport obviously had like none, I don't think, as far as cars from like 80s and 90s go. At least not that I remember, because I hadn't played, or I didn't put enough time into it, really. It just was everything that I didn't like about Gran Turismo put into a Gran Turismo game. Man, that ghost is taunting me right now. Yeah, how does that ghost do it? Don't turn too much. That's easier said than done, because it's hard not to turn too much. Because you feel like you have to turn when you turn. Which I guess now makes me sound like more of a crazy person, but when you think about it, it's like, when you want to turn, you gotta turn. Nope, held the acceleration for too long. So I didn't really manage to control the car as much as I would have liked. Ah, damn it. Okay. Come on. I can do this. We can do this. I mean, we had a damn good time, but we just fell short of it. So we start accelerating around here, then I keep accelerating, then here, brake. Okay, that turn slows you down. Yeah, it's a at the end of the day, it's another, goddamn, what's it called? It's a hairpin, which is also the same thing that I've been struggling with for like the longest time to do right. So god damn it, it was a hairpin, man. Why do hairpins do this to me? Where you have to take the turns real slow, and then you need to really be able to figure out how to nail that particular type of turn. Okay. Doing pretty alright at the moment, then I accelerate here. Oh man, he's still doing it way faster than me. Here we go. Hairpin, go over the left. No! No, I could have actually done it. I went off the track at 37 seconds. I had an entire second. Of course, I shouldn't also be like a bumbling buffoon and actually drive off the road when I'm like about to probably get the gold. Nah, I went way too hard on the accelerator. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it all. Oh. I thought I had something good going on, and I did, but then I then managed to absolutely mess it up. What? I'm really disappointed in myself. I should have been able to do that. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Then I begin to slow down around here, nay amount, and accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. Oh, damn it. The ghost is ahead of me. How? How did I let this happen? Ah, damn it. I almost had it. If I didn't absolutely balls up that last corner, which I keep doing over and over, but that last corner, I feel like that's the key to really doing a good run on this. Not just keeping ahead of the ghost for most of the run, but also being able to do that one turn. God damn it. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Yes. I believe in me. Balls it up. Because I could tell, like, you can just feel that the car is moving towards the right, out off the track, and the moment it does, it's like, nope, game over for you, bud. Game over for you. You failed the test. Anyway, keep turning right, and then accelerate here. Oh, man, I had something good going on too. Now if I slow down around here, take the turn, accelerate. Nah, I'm not gonna make that. Because I have a rough idea of how far behind I would need to be at least to get gold. I think now that I've done it a few times, or came very bloody close to it at the very least. I mean, Jesus, are you kidding me? 0.1 seconds? That's like a massive. Well, it's not massive, but that's very bloody close to what you want to accomplish. 2, 1, 0. I mean, star is something rather. Okay, accelerate through here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You bumbling. Okay, now keep my acceleration around here. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it up a little bit, and then accelerate like a boss here, and slow down. Accelerate around here. 0.2 something or other seconds. Jesus Christ, okay. Accelerate, damn it. I could tell I was going to fall off. After you reach a certain point, you can just feel it, you can tell, it just goes off on you. Nope. Too early. Too early. That is all I can really say about that one. I'm already sweating bloody bullets. Jesus. I'm sweating bullets more so from the heat than I am from, like, the anticipation of attempting to get a gold here. What the heck? How did I accelerate too much there? I'm pretty sure I didn't, but maybe I just didn't stick to the right enough, or I wasn't turning enough. That could very well have been the case. I mean, who knows? Yeah, I probably wasn't going to recover from that one, in all honesty. Because, I mean, like, with this car, I'm just throwing myself left, right, and center at the moment. At the hopes of being able to cut corners in order to be able to, you know, hit the ending sooner, or hit the end sooner. Here we go, and then if I just go left. Right, my car was sticking out a little bit too much in the off-the-course area. So that wasn't ideal, but anyway, let's try this again. Slow down around here, turn too late? Too late? Yeah, too late, definitely. One, go, let me start. Again, why do I keep saying go? Jesus. Alright, nope, too early, okay. Let's try here. Okay, so if I just turn here, accelerate. Okay, now here's where I start accelerating, and then the ghost just gets ahead of me, and then I brake here. We turn, slowly accelerating up. Like, that's how I should be doing this corner, to be honest. Damn. I feel like that ending is really going to bump uglies with me, I feel like. Yes, I am very much struggling. Person whose name I forgot to completely look at. I mean... Yes-ish. Jesus, what am I saying? Ooh. I'm in a good zone. I'm just not really getting that thing that I'm after right now. Damn it. For a guy who normally plays RPGs, I'm not all that bad at driving. Maybe I don't suck as bad as I think I do, but still, this is pretty bad. I'm just barely cutting the gold medals and stuff like that. At least I'm not as much of a hack as I thought I was. Instead, the game is hacking at me. Jesus. I think I might just go for like another half hour. before I cut the stream. I'm sure in like the next half hour I should be able to get a gold. I hope so, at least. I definitely, you know, huffing tons of copium right now. As far as streams go for like the next few days, I'm gonna try and stream as like a little bit every day, but I think in the next my next stream is gonna be more Final Fantasy 14 as I try and get through the main scenario quest line, the main scenario quests. Now that I've kind of done all of the grinding around like other classes, like doing 1,000 of each thing, whether it be carpentry, fish. I haven't done 1,000 fishing yet, but I mean, like, I'm saving a special stream for where I start sort of like drinking and fishing at the same time, and we're just having a good time. Obviously, drinking and driving, not such a good idea. What else? What else am I planning? Yeah, so just playing through the main quest of Final Fantasy 14 right now, while trying to do other stuff. I don't know what else is there to say. 14 has been taking up quite a lot of my time, even though I have been playing some Gran Turismo. But that's my main jelly beans right now. And jelly beans is not what I would like to call something that I like, because I don't really like jelly beans. They are certainly the jelly in my ice cream right now. I'm very much enjoying it. Didn't think I would like an MMO when I started playing 14, but I think because I like Final Fantasy as a whole, it's grown on me. I think it's gonna have maintenance in the next day or so, I want to say. So I'm not looking forward to like playing something else while that happens. But other than that, like, yeah, fun times, let me tell you. I have now gotten really bad. Wow, that was quick. Nope, that did not work at all for me. How fast does this guy go over the corner? Like, legitimately speaking, this guy goes bloody mental. Like this guy goes 70 miles per hour on like the corner, and I can't even control the car going around that corner that quickly. The only way I can get past them is by trying to like cut the corner a little bit. Yeah, and it cuts my speed by a bit, but like that works in my favor, so at least I can keep control of the car. I can't really speak to... Oh, damn. Yeah, turning and braking slows down the amount of slowing down that you're trying to do. So your speed doesn't go down as quickly as it should. Rather, it slows that, you know, speed decrease down by quite a bit too. Damn, okay. I feel like I've kind of like guffed up this first turn all over again. Just over and over again, I guess. If I can just get a decent cut through here. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Accelerate to about much, yep. And then just gotta keep my speed and then accelerate here. Now I slow down around here. Accelerate around here. Damn it. 38.101. 37.8 is what I'm after. That was 0.3 off. Like 101, Jesus, yeah. Damn it, too early. Otherwise I was gonna drive off the course. Damn it. Okay. 2, 1, go. Retry. Oh, actually, maybe what I'll do is with the display, I'm just gonna turn that off. Get a feel for it, you know? Like, immerse myself in the simulation. I am in the Matrix. I am the Matrix, if you will. Damn it. Honestly, I didn't do too bad, considering, like, that I've completely turned off the HUD. Messed it up. Oh, maybe I might actually... oh, whoops, that was an accident. Settings, controller, no, display rather. Maybe I'll just have race info only. Here we go. No, don't want to touch that. I'm surprised that the menu is so similar to that of Gran Turismo Sport, to be honest. No, I'm too far behind. Bloody hell. You know what? I'm making use of all of the information. I don't know why, like, removing the display was gonna help in any way. That was a terrible, terrible idea. Anyway. Oh, that would have been very good if it just didn't, you know, completely swerve me out of control to... Oh, not completely, but somewhat out of control. Nope, that slowed me down too much. Like, you can hear the tires just completely burning up. Oh, no. 2, 1. I mean, god damn it. You know what? I give. But I mean, look at the light reflections and everything. Damn, these cars look so good. The game looks absolutely amazing though. That's probably the main thing, because I'm playing it in like I'm playing it on performance mode, and it's smooth. It is very nice, very smooth. There is a ray tracing mode for the game. Unfortunately, the ray tracing only happens like not in gameplay. That's like the one time when you want the ray tracing that it doesn't have it. Yeah, ray tracing only comes up in like I like went silent for a moment because I was just like looking at like how I was gonna end with this one. Yeah, so ray tracing only happens like during when you're like looking at cars in the when you're buying them in your garage. Replays, even though you don't see it in like even though you don't see it in gameplay, like it does come up in replays though. So that's a neat tidbit and things like that. I think because Digital Foundry did a video on Gran Turismo, and it was an interesting, like, insightful thing. But like, even though it's got ray tracing in the game, like, it's not worth it because like it's barely noticeable as well when you do use it in places where it's visible, and it's yeah. If it's not noticeable, then it's probably not even worth trying to use. If unless you're looking at it pixel by pixel. But yeah, that was an interesting thing to know about the game. And again, all of that I've mentioned is specifically for the PS5 version. The PS4 version still looks very good, albeit it's just like minor, very techy things that you just can't really notice, whether it be some of the reflections or just being able to kind of see through like the glass more clearly, as you can here with like the driver behind this Mazda, which is me, mind you, but not me at the same time. Like, I'm definitely not that character model, but I'm the person driving the car after all. I'm the man behind the controller. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Whew, man, that is a shiny looking Lexus. Like, it looks brand new in all the best ways. Let me tell you, it is a very sexy looking car. I mean, look at the sides. But depending on how you want to look at it, I'm definitely more of a 4-door man myself, even though some of the sexiest looking cars in the world have only got like 2 doors, and depending on how the doors open as well. Though I feel like the impracticality of having a car that's only got 2 doors means it can only sit so many people. But then again, that's like, you know, I was about to say that it makes like the car shape is meant to be more aerodynamic because it's smaller, but it's not even aerodynamic. Rather, like, because that is crazy, because aerodynamic is what planes are, not cars. Cars are more, I can't even remember what the word for it is that I'm trying to think of that's similar enough to aerodynamic. God damn it, game, you really are painting me up the gonads, aren't you? Nah, that was terrible. The fact that I nearly came to a complete stop around that corner was the nail in the coffin for that attempt. Damn, okay. I have not come close to that one time that I said. I was doing so well too with the other attempt, like I was a second away. I could have totally done it, but instead I drove off the... I practiced, I literally like drove off a cliff. It's like running for the goal in soccer, and then like the goalie's not even there, but you just like kick it out as hard, like you kick the ball as hard as you can instead, and you're just like, what are you doing? Like the goal, like you're in front of the goal keeps not even there because you ran off to do something else, and you kicked the ball so hard that it just didn't even go into the place that it was meant to. How could you have so royally messed up everything at the very end? And again, even at the end, like you can kind of swerve a little bit, and that'll already like slow you down by an insane amount. Not gonna lie, my confidence has dropped dramatically in getting gold for this. Okay. slow down here and then try to drive past here. Nope. A little more help. No, thank you, goddammit, man. I actually kind of do need some help. But anyway, that's besides the point. In a way, we all need Jesus. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. I'm completely stuffing it at the first corner. Let alone the other corner, which is probably the more problematic part of the whole equation. God damn it. God damn it, god damn it. Okay. Slow down here, turn to the left, keep accelerating, and out I go off the track. Ooh, damn it. If I didn't take it so tight, I probably could have actually done it. Damn it. I think I started turning and that's where I like completely messed it up. Okay, let's go. Slow down about here and then turn, accelerate. Oh, really? That counted as off track? I thought that would have been kosher, but I guess not. Damn it. How does that card, like, how does the, like, hairpins, man. I bloody hate hairpins. They drive me up a freaking wall. Like, this track, not particularly difficult to drive through by any means. It's just that bloody hairpins are the things that are really driving me up a wall. Because that was like the one test that took me days to do. And I mean days. I only just barely managed to get gold on it today, this morning, rather. Too much acceleration. I got greedy because the ghost was ahead of me. I just wanted to get ahead of it. Everything kind of fell apart really there. I don't even know what else to say. Other than the psychological stuff really gets to you in this game. Let me tell you. It's pretty crazy to think about. Not too late. Nope. I probably shouldn't have accelerated so soon. I think I accelerated way too early and that's what got me off the track. Nope. That didn't do it either. Damn. Okay. Come on me. Come on me. I should be able to do this question mark. Okay. High speed corners. It doesn't count as a high speed corner if the corner that is immediately after it is an absolutely low speed corner. They intentionally give us cars to handle like arse in like these situations. Like, giving us sports tires pretty much is the reason. Like, I'm using some sports hard tires. If I had sports soft tires, on the other hand, I probably would have already done this by now. And you can tell that because on my if you look at the car on the bottom left hand side next to the timer, it actually says SH, which means sports hard, for the tires that I've got on my car. Using sports tires at all kind of really suck. Just in general, they're not easy to handle with by any means. But also when you're driving on these sorts of roads, you generally want to like drive with soft tires rather than hard tires. Because it makes it easier to turn and is easier on the tarmac. And that's kind of what makes soft tires easier to work with. Hard tires, less so. They're more for like off-road and when there's like a lot of hilly areas, especially to carry the car over. Got like another 10 minutes to go. Man, I said I was gonna like stop in like half an hour. Now there's only 10 minutes of that half an hour left. And now I'm just looking at myself being like, what have I accomplished? Absolutely bugger all in this entire stream. I think I just made myself look like an ass, and I've gotten very bloody close to a gold, and yet nothing. Nothing to show for it. That's not ideal, but anyway. I'm just really bad at Gran Turismo, I think. I think that might be it. I mean, I've got a driver's license in real life, but I don't drive, like, you know, very fast around corners and things like that. Like a real life race driver. Ooh, probably shouldn't have accelerated so early. But then I could have made it. One. Good. Let me start again. God damn it. Why? Anyway, if I just start. Maybe I should just end the stream here. Nah, I'll do the remaining 10 minutes like I said I was going to. Well, what am I gonna miss out on? Like, who knows? Maybe I might accidentally end up getting a gold without knowing about it. Because I really want to get back into some Final Fantasy 14 right now. I'm having too much fun with that game. Too much of a good time, really. Too much acceleration. I got greedy. Damn it, why did I get greedy? Finally, I actually managed to do the first turn, and now I get greedy and completely stuff up the easy part. Damn it. Completely went off the track. 2, 1. Start. Just trying to think about what exactly is it that I'm doing wrong here. Rather than looking at the demonstration, I'm actually just using the demonstration to understand the lay of the land, just how far behind I am from the actual time that I should be aiming for. It gives like good visual representation, if you will, so I don't completely, you know, balls it up as badly as I already have. God damn it, okay. Okay, slow down around here. Go left, accelerate out. D 37 38.1, man. 38.1. Every time it's always like a so close yet so far sort of situation. Every single time. I've been in a good zone for a while and then I just kept dropping the ball on the first turn pretty much. Oh, actually, can I recover? Can I recover? Nope, I went too fast and in turn ended up losing acceleration. Or like I accelerated too much for too long, I guess. So close. So close. I needed to probably go down the road a little bit further by like about a meter. And then turn to the left, so again, turned a little bit too early there, but damn it. Okay. Alright. Putting time pressure on myself is not ideal by any means. Okay, and then I'm just gonna accelerate here. How does it that he still got way ahead of me? And now I've hit 38.5 seconds. That's 0.7 off. And that's 1.2 seconds difference from the ghost finishing as well. Whoever the ghost person is, they are skilled at this game. Very, very skilled. Alright, I've got 5 minutes left of the stream. Now I'm really starting to feel some pressure here to try and get that gold, and the more I do that, the less likely I am to get it, so probably not gonna think too hard about it. At least try not to. Who knows anymore at this point. Nope. Going off the track again, off the beaten path. Come on, me. One, go. And then he's gonna boost off and I'm gonna be left behind. God damn it, like how? How does this car go so quickly? Ah, damn it. What the heck is... like, what is he doing exactly that I'm not? Like, obviously I'm not doing this turn right, but still, like, it's getting the job done for me at the very least. I'm probably going to keep asking, like, what am I doing wrong? Because it's usually, like, that's probably the most common question you probably ask yourself when trying to do something that someone else, or, you know, that you're following someone else who's already done it. And is likely going to do it much better than you. I wonder how they come up with like all of the times for like bronze, silver, gold. It must be like tough to figure that out. But who knows, really. IB3, really throwing a curveball at me right now. When you start hitting the international licenses, namely IB or IC, depending on which game you're playing, because this one doesn't have an IC, the international licenses are where things start to get really difficult anyways. Like, the difficulty does ramp up quite a bit. Without a doubt. Okay, here we go. Accelerating from here, but I went a little bit too slow, and so the ghost managed to, among other things, catch up, and I went too fast around the corner, which completely, again, dogged it up. Like, I could have actually made it during that attempt, but it's just that, like, the ghost really, what's the word? It really, threw me off, I guess. And that's probably why I hate using ghosts in general, is it just really throws you off. I also want to put a cap on how long I'm going to be spending playing this, because when it comes to these license tests, more often than not, I'm probably just going to be like, I'm going to keep playing until I actually do it, never actually end up doing it, and waste a lot of time accomplishing absolute bugger all. So that's why I had to, like, put a time limit on myself. Otherwise, I'll just be at it, like, over and over again. But yeah, trying to get gold on every, like, license test is definitely something that's not easy by any means. So this is, like I said, this, even like hardened GT veterans would be, you know, would find incredibly difficult to do. Some more than others, and it invariably does have a degree of luck in it, alongside, well, it's mostly skill. Like, I'd say at 95 skill, 5 luck, but still, like, that luck factor is big enough where it can really start to affect the way in which you're, like, the way in which you you know, tackle some of these tests. Like, I'm pretty sure I only passed a couple of tests because I got lucky. Damn it. I was doing so well. And then I clogged it up a soggy drain pipe after that. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Did not take it tight enough, is what my issue with this one was. And, oh, no, damn it, not again. Okay, let's try this again. Damn it. Curses. Okay. High speed corners, delicate acceleration, work to keep the car stable. It's not even about keeping the car stable anymore. Like, I already know how to do that. It's just a matter of figuring out, like, how to get gold, and, like, because you added an extra thing into this test that's really a bother. Namely that freaking, last turn, I swear, is just doing me in now. I forgot what the type of turn it is called now was. I mentioned it earlier on stream, so... Well, the mental psyche really breaks down quickly, let me tell you. Alright, I'm gonna give it another 5 goes max. So this is number 1 of 5. So I'm putting a number limit on how many times I'm gonna be going. Oh. 4 attempts left. Okay. Three attempts left. Okay, counting down the number of attempts I have left before I end this stream. With my head hung high, I guess. Two attempts left. Ah, damn it. One attempt left. So it's gonna be my last one. Damn it. Okay, you know what? One more. That last one was pretty anticlimactic because it just left the car leaves the what's it called? Yep, okay, that was my last attempt. I'm gonna rein it in here. 0 success, and the game just being an absolute tease for the most of it. I think this is also another one that people really have been struggling on quite a bit. But anyway, far be it from me to say. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream there because I am now feeling very tired and also kind of depressed. So, on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.